Hey guys. Um, yeah, I'm back. I know. Just wanted to take this time to apologise for the lack of content recently. I've been quite having done a few things on the personal front, so just wanted to apologise to you guys. Left you out in the dark. So anyway, well, we're back. so yeah, we're just gonna go through this run here. I was thinking about getting some sort of close country warfare, so that would be your close country or open country environment. So to keep it simple, to follow the KISS rule, or to keep it simple, stupid, that would just fall into your forest, jungle, bush, whatever you want to call it. If you're a Kiwi, it's called bush. But anyway, Um, yeah, just wanted to go through this. I'm not going to go too tactically. I'm just gonna. Why this smoke? Oh right, yeah. Okay, I should make a breaching team and a field team. That's probably like the best way to do this. Anyway, so yeah, we've got our breaching and field team. So go. Yeah, just get this power isolated. And get you over there, my bro. And we'll plop. You wanna? Oh right, I forgot that. Alright, you wanna play that door, bro? Come back with our man. Flash. Ooh, we're just not even gonna bother. Alright, we're just gonna move out, I guess. Oh, just to get some fire into that room, I'm just gonna lay down some love. Just gonna, ooh, get you out of that line fire on the crossfire. Okay. We can't do anything here, so what we need to do is we need to get that door open. We're gonna launch something there, maintain coverage, get this guy here, collapse security, and we're gonna absolutely frag it. No, you did not. No, I don't think mate's coming for you. See if we can slowly destroy this room in here. There we go. I found got some. I really should have grabbed some more grenades. Take the shot, mate. Kill him. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna let it wait a bit. Let that breathe because I don't want that guy in there to open up. He probably thinks we're dead. So here's where more people come in handy because I want to maintain security on the store because I know there's a threat in there. I want to get eyes on here because there was this area here, right? And even if there isn't, okay, even if it's still like your basic square room, you still want to maintain a gun in there because you haven't fully cleared it. And you've got the stuff here and everywhere else. So I think what we're going to do is utilize speed, surprise, violence of action, and prey by the armor works. And then we're going to see if we can fight from this threshold into here, and then we'll see if we can move our way up. It's not the best idea, but it's the only idea I have, and for this we're going to utilize, as I said earlier on, speed, surprise. We are getting into this room, okay, and no one is stopping us. Hence why. Okay. We're going to maintain a gun on that door. Again, we are in the fatal funnel here, but we need to maneuver the best we can. plop him out. And plop that guy in there. Get lot to that. Got a shot us by now. There's a guy there. Slowly move him out so we can actually maintain space. Right. Okay, so we're going to switch these guys places. I want you to get some sort of explosive entry on that. Oh, there's a guy in that corner. I'm not even going to bother. Break the room. There we are. That was easy. Didn't take too long. Alright, let's show the map. So oh, no. We want to view the replay. So, where's the enemy? Apparently we can't see the enemy. Okay, that's all right. And obviously we can see what's happened. I wanted to originally, so the reason I went for here is originally I thought, okay, yeah, we'll just get them to swing it. Oh, hold on. I don't think I got the new one with a breaching hammer, so we're just going to leave it, not worry about it, and get him back over here. So that way we can, you know, chuck a nade in there or whatever. Yeah, you never really want to do too many. But anyway, so the second we breached, we came under extreme heavy contact from this room and what I believe to be this area here. This is just the rounds penetrating through the door. And I will say again that this is a mod that I have installed that allows rounds to go through the door. It's a bit more realistic. So what I wanted to do from here, well, as you can see, it's just been through the door. So from here, my goal was to get this guy to maintain some sort of security long way and try and get overwhelming fight superiority into this room. Sadly, this guy got shot. Yep, he did. Which was obviously, you know, it was a mistake by me. He, you know, in real life, you want to move out of that. You want to move out of that area because the enemy knows where you are. Especially if it's a door, you know, dependent on how good of an eye they have, they might be able to see you moving around. So you want to get out of that if you're the fire, which was a mistake on my part. But I eventually moved them. We started taking fire from this room here, which again led me to believe that there was a guy in here. Had slight suspicions when rounds started coming here, but as I said, could have just been going through there. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Not going to break the bank, and I still can't see people. This sucks. Anyway, there we are. Fort here, break the door. There we are. Get this guy maintaining some sort of visual on the stool, and get some sort of visual into that door there. Collapse security on that guy. Throw the nade, get this guy to move slightly back. Back up on his post. Heard the door knock here, expecting an enemy to come out, which is why he poked out. Engaged. He's maintaining a long security while this guy over his barrel. Generally you wouldn't want to do that, but this is a game and shoot mechanics, I guess. He says clear when clearly it's not. Don't know what sort of insurgent was in there. I really want to know that, to be honest. Yeah, so that's why we want to maintain our security on the lawn. Okay, and lastly, doing the final part to come and annihilate him. Again, it's not ideal to push into a room, especially if you just start taking contact away, because, you know, where that door is, that lines up with this area here. So smart idea would have been move them here, but I'm saying that round impacts from fine here. So probably a better idea to plop them on that the side here. Wasn't the best movement, should have got them to maintain there, but sadly didn't work. Push them out. Realised I got the thing wrong. So the reason I went for an explosive entry on this one is because one, it didn't take too long to set up, and two, it gave me the added relief. So say that I'm not gonna try to open that door, you know, when I could have the muzzle pointing at it. Okay, you'll see he got his weapon up, so then I put the muzzle on, so in case I want to run out or what have you, let it breathe for a bit. Came under a bunch of fire there. Absolutely annihilated them because frag grenades are amazing. And then gave this guy turned his pronouns into was were. Or here in the opening. If you want to go that way. And that's just that. 2-man, you know, speed CQC. If we wanted to slow it down, we definitely could. Let's see what I can do. I think we'll go for someone else this time. You know what? Screw it, let's go. Mark 17. Favorite. I'm not gonna question it. Mark 17 is good doing. And what do you have? Frags and flash. Yeah, that works for me. Let's get done on my camera as well. Not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna go straight for that breach. Plop you on the other side. The reason this guy's gonna breach it is because when preferably you don't schwack it. If you are doing it in real life, you hit it and then you get back that way, and that's when this guy will come along. Or you know, you'd have team with you or whatever. So just pop you back a bit because that muzzle's going there. Give him a bit of the standoff, not too much, and get this guy to absolutely schwack that door. Oh, right. Haven't come into any contact yet, so I'm just going to apply. No, let him off a bit. Get that muzzle out the doorway. I'm just going to slowly move our way along. Okay. Once we're clear, we're going to take that primary threat. So if we want to ignore everything, we want to clear here because that's where our primary threat is at the moment. You haven't been alerted, but there are CCTV cameras, and with that risk, you have the enemy watching you. So it's always safe to annihilate them. Obviously, depending on the tactical situation, whether you shoot it, bloody whatever. But I am going to clear here. It's not the safest idea, but it's the best idea I can conjure up, pretty much. So we're just going to plop you in there, and we're just going to move you up. Just going to move you back if we can. Okay, gonna move back and just hold that. Yep, that's why. And now, because we have an open door, we can fight from it. Now we can fight from it. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to slowly move through. Oh shoot, this is bad. This is what we call a no-win situation. And this is exactly why you generally avoid 2-man CQC. Alright, we're going to have to improvise here. Oh shoot, that was bad. Alright, we've got this room to fight from, which is good. All we can do is hold securely. if you're American, you would absolutely push out and shrug that guy. But because we don't want to waste people, we're not going to worry too much about it. Again, you don't know the layout of the place, right? American doctrine is if you're solo. So if I'm coming around, I see a guy here, I whack him, I'm going straight in. Okay, I'm not going to finish my pie, I'm going to go straight in. Speed surprise. The issue I find with that is what happens is then, yep, it's good that you're getting in that room, okay, because no one wants to be put into a position of disadvantage. But what happens is you go straight into that room, you're opening yourself up to the unknown. Okay. If I don't know the layout of this building, okay, I start playing here. I don't know anything. Right, corner fed room, I start playing here. See a guy there, so I start playing. I'm going into the unknown. I haven't fully cleared it, you know? Like there could be a line of guys there. So it depends, at the put it this way. The best doctrine is the one that suits where you are. And I mean that in the way that it'll get you in there and get in there, boy, get in there, get in there, get in there. That's right. Okay. And what I mean by that, the best doctrine suits where you are, is because, let me, here we are. We'll look at the replay later after I've got this. But the best doctrine depends on where you are. The entire point of teaching tactics is teaching two ways. It's like a love story, right? There's always two sides to it. There's a male and a female. There's always two sides of love story, and that's my approach to anything tactic wise. Okay, yeah, we can teach you how to bound, we can teach you the basics of it, but at the end of the day, each situation comes down to what suits where you are. If we're teaching you to straight on rush the enemy, right, you might think, oh, it's a pretty shit tactic. But in reality, if you're in a close ambush, 5 meters, grenade range, whatever it's determined at a 25, 15 meters, you've got two ways of getting out. That one, a lot more fire, which is unlikely, or two, you just rush the enemy. Force the enemy to withdraw, fix bayonets, and go. If you know what that is. Right, and that's just my approach to tactics, right? If I teach you one way how to do it and say, oh, this is a better way, it's not. Because each situation, again, calls for something. If you're on hostage rescue, generally, as I say, I want to stay outside the room and I want to clear that room and confirm that room's there. Okay? But the second I've done that, I'm going straight, then I'm rushing. Okay? Because again, even though I've cleared the majority of it, I've still got those areas there. And where I want to peek in the room, what have you. Okay, but as I'm saying, right, I'm teaching you guys the basics on how to do it, and however you do it's completely up to you. If you want to ignore everything I said, hey, that's fine with me. I'm just going on the internet. If you want to say, do what I said and make that your own doctrine or whatever, or just say, yeah, this is the way we're supposed to do it, you're an idiot, frankly. Okay? The thing is, in Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, whatever, and what could possibly happen with India and Pakistan, tactics are evolving. All your high-speed guru stuff, okay, is going to get taken out by one guy who pops out of a stairwell with a PKM. You need to evolve to stay ahead. Okay, there's a reason everyone's moving back to using frag grenades. I was looking at some footage recently from Israel-Palestine conflict. Some IDF soldiers are moving up the hallway. A bunch of PKM fire came out. They ran back. Right, they got up and went out. Obviously they're in the house, but they just went away from the staircase because it was quite dangerous. And that is exactly what your tactics don't teach. But the path of teaching the fundamentals is that when that happens, you know, okay, I'm going to get my gun on that staircase. And that's exactly what the guy did. You know, from the camera perspective I was watching, he was moving up there, moving up the staircase. Oh shit. My mates are starting to run back towards me. Okay, I'm gonna place up on this doorway and I'm gonna look at that staircase. So if anyone comes down, I can flop it. And that's exactly that. But anyways, I digress. We'll watch this replay and call it. Come up. Chose to do a cross breach. Explained reasons behind it. Surprisingly, no one heard that. Just wanted to keep it quiet and easy. Or slow and easy, sorry. Yeah, again, your main threat here, if the enemy does hear you, they can pop up here, chuck a grenade. I learned so many different ways of doing this. Clear the threat you don't know. Start down here, you know. So, a guy I talked to, I think he's FBI hostage rescue or whatever. They taught him to come in, you know, stand out like a 45 whatever, so you can see inside the room, and if there's a guy that rushing at, you're not going to shoot your man on the outside. So you stand at an angle, and in this situation you take this door first, because that's your first door, instead of moving towards the main threat, which is over here, especially if they don't know. If there's a guy in the hallway, 100% go there. But for me, it's just a state of mind. I just like doing it. And also it's safer. If you don't know what it is, if it's a long hallway, then yeah, 100% collapse securely, depending on how many numbers you've got. See? Shots rang out, let it breathe. And then we had simultaneous enemies coming to say hi. We got this guy to throw a grenade in there. For some reason, this guy is a bit slow, like they do to a 7.62 weapon. So that's where he got schwacked. And then again, we're going to play the defensive game. Alright, it's just you. Okay, you don't have BMS to high speed. You don't have two people, you've got you. You want to play the defensive. Make the enemy come to you, so that way you have home field advantage. Yeah, they may know they're out of the room, but if you're tucked in the corner, or behind wherever, you got the advantage, as I said. Looking back as well, smarter idea, alternatively, probably would have been breach through here. But yeah, I still wanted to come out there. If I breach through here, I'm making noise so that where they can pinpoint where I am. And again, as I say, it just comes down to tactics. He goes, you know, I could open here, let the enemy know where I am, or I could put myself at risk, turn my back to two open doorways, but they don't know where I am, you know. And again, that's where tactics come into play. So teach the fundamentals, and everything takes care of itself. But there's no excuse not practice. Don't get fit. Oh, sorry, get fit. Don't be a liability. Alright. Put him. Hold securely. Bang. Was that bad? Yes, it was. Okay, I'll just point this out for a sec as well. The enemy was in here. This guy got schwacked. ran out, came here, my guy turned around just in time. The enemy 100% would have had the drop on him if he waited here. And that's part of the reason I also say hold defensive. If you're in a defensive scenario, the enemy goes into a room, don't go in after him. Hold where you are, wait for them to come to you. Okay, you can lay down, get on your side or whatever. Okay, make it difficult. Make it difficult for them to hit you. Make it difficult for them to kill you. And that's again that's where gameplay comes into play. But anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for listening to my boring stuff for about 25 minutes, or 26 minutes shortly. Yeah, and again, I do apologise for not uploading as much. Yeah, this is a two-man operation, and I'll be completely honest, I haven't really been pulling much. I've had a few things happening, but needless to say, I'm gonna see if I can get some more stuff out. But please, guys, please, leave comments. Tell me what you want me to record. If I don't know it, I'll learn it. Yeah, please, please give me some ideas.